What's up, Internet? David here with the McCowan Company. I wanted to read a couple things to you. This is Section 3 of the AFFTRA. Mandatory rate minimums and compensations. A. Minimum line haul rate. All freight hauled in the United States shall be subject to a minimum line haul rate of no less than $5 per mile. All right, guys. Now, when I wrote this, myself and several people in the industry Telegram group, I can't take all the credit, took us a few weeks to get this thing lined out. $5 a mile per minimum. I think that's great. I think a lot of direct freight already moves at $5 a mile. I think that's where all the spot market should move. There should be no load posted below the operating cost of the average operating cost at all. That's insanity. It doesn't make sense for a truck to book a load that you have to pay out of your pocket to take. Doesn't make sense. So with all this being said, this $5 a mile minimum is negotiable. We're going to take it and negotiate it. But the fact of the matter is we do need a mandatory minimum, something that's above the operating cost of a truck where a driver's going to have a profit no matter what. Then it can all be haggled out from there. That'll be the new bottom. So that's where I'm at with that. This rate shall be the hard floor on all line haul rates with the intent of protecting carriers from predatory underbidding and ensuring fair compensation. Okay, predatory underbidding. Now you'll notice all over TikTok, these brokerages are showing all this stuff that, hey guys, if you don't speak English, you're good to go here. They are relying on this cheap labor that's been sent in to underbid what we would haul for rates, okay? Fact of the matter. We waive all our rights. They've got us by the balls, and that's their model. Cheap labor. It's disgusting. And that's why all these logistic companies and brokerages are coming at me saying, oh, this ain't never, you can't do that. That's right, because it's going to make them be able to have to be honest and actually work for a paycheck. This rate includes fuel, tolls, and standard overhead. Wait a minute. Did I skip something? Okay, this rate includes fuel, tolls, and standard overhead. The fire agency shall establish and maintain a national pay schedule to set adjustments for reefer, hazmat, and oversized loads, which shall be higher than the base rate. So pretty much, the floor will be $5, and everybody's going to be able to negotiate their way above that. Oversized, they're killing it. Everybody will be able to negotiate, but the floor bottom mileage will be $5 a mile, or whatever we settle on after negotiations. But I'm hoping it's going to be $5, because that's going to make trucking great again. That's going to eliminate the illegal worker that can't speak English that's hauling your freight and making the highways unsafe. Once that equation is removed, that it's okay to hire cheap labor that can't speak English, that are illegal. No shipper, no carrier, nobody should let a load go to somebody that can't read the bill of lading and has got their phone up to try and translate because they can't understand nothing you're saying. It should be on the responsibility of the shipper and the receiver both, on both ends. Don't receive a load from someone you can't understand or can't read the BOL. Don't send a load on a truck where they can't speak English. You need to be held responsible for this shit. We got to get rid of all of this predatory undercutting and hauling and where it's okay to hire illegal. It's not okay. This is the federal motor carrying industry. We are professional drivers. We haul professional equipment. I don't know how it's been a second. I know how, because they're making so much money, they look the other way. And that's okay. It's a whole nother subject. It's about right and wrong, guys. Just because you make $1,000 a day doesn't make it okay to lie, cheat, and steal. It's not okay. Driver minimum pay. All CDL drivers, whether W-2 employees or leased on, shall receive a minimum of $1 per mile driven. This minimum pay rate is designed to guarantee fair and livable wages for every mile driven without exception. Minimum percentage pay. Any company driver with 2 years of paid verifiable CDL experience shall be paid no less than 30% of the gross revenue of every load they haul, without expectation. Okay, that sounds really good. That sounds honest. I'm sorry if you guys have got used to hiring people and paying them nothing. And this is the thing, you've had to do this because you were getting shit rates, and your business model turned into, instead of being an awesome trucking company that got good pay from the shipper, turned into somebody that's scraping for pennies and decided, well, we'll make up some losses paying just the most basic, no good drivers we can get. That's all going to go away with some simple driver-written, driver-approved regulations that we wrote, instead of sitting around and letting these mega carriers write what they want to have in to help them. Guys, the independent contractor and the carrier, 85% of us out here. And yes, I am a company driver, but I'm speaking for carriers and owner-operators, because the more you guys do better, the more better I do better. So that's all there is to that. It's common sense, guys. It's common sense. Our highways are not safe. Our families are not safe. Our drivers are mistreated every day. We sit in these trucks. We work 168 hours a week. That's what an over-the-road driver works. Sunday morning, clock in, start running miles. Saturday evening, done. You know, we don't get to go home. Our day doesn't end when we're done working. We have to stay with the load, stay with the truck, sleep in parking lots. We don't get to go to the doctor. We don't get to go to birthdays, anniversaries, go to the store with our friends, do nothing. We are stuck at work for 168 hours a week. And it's got to change. And now they've passed this new thing to raise insurance. Let's get down to that part. Oh, my Lord, I tell you, guys, I highly recommend you read through this thing, because it's not just $5 a mile minimum. It's not just the 3% cap rate on brokerages and the transparency. It's not just $1 a mile. Guys, this has an agency that's going to enforce all of this stuff. This has cap rate on insurance rates. You know, the whole thing is to keep the money in the carrier's pocket. That's what this is all about. I guess I could have done a little better job making this a little more easy to read, because it's all bundled up in here. But number 4, brokerage regulations and transparency. A, brokerage commission cap. A broker may take no more than 3%, a flat commission of the gross freight bill. This commission shall be the only fee a broker may collect, and no hidden markups, cuts, or other forms of compensation are permitted. Full manifest disclosure. I'm going to do a whole nother video on this, guys. Let me start this over, and we'll start again fresh. I love you guys. AFFTRA.org. Sign the petition. Share the video. Copy and paste this. Do a video. Everything we can. We got to have 100,000 signatures, guys. ASAP. Oh, and when you go in here, let me do this. Check it out. Here's what it looks like, guys. I know it's probably in reverse, but click here to join the sign the petition, and click here, right here, to join the Telegram group, guys. It's called The Industry. Join the industry. We can have 200,000 drivers in here. Petition, Telegram. Boom, boom, boom. Click away. Get in there and say hi to everybody. See you on the next one.